Alright, I'm going to show you guys how to use Fangs Recruit Overhaul 2.0. Before we do anything, you guys need to know that it requires the latest version of Microsoft Excel for Microsoft Office 365. If you are a student, you get that for free. If you are not a student, I believe it's like $7.99. I want to say something like that. I am no longer a student, so I'm paying for it. But however you decide to get Microsoft Excel, the latest version, that is required. So first you want to do is you want to download this. I'm currently on the revamped version V17. I believe as of making this video, V18 is out now. So you want to download that, save it wherever. Is the Fangs Recruit Overhaul zip. I'll link the link. It's in the announcement. It's like what, 3 posts up, but I'll link it anyway just in case somebody can't find it. And next we are going to open up our college football NCAA Revamped. I'm going to pause this real quick so you don't have to see everything load up. Alright, I hope the music isn't too loud, but first thing you want to do first is you want to go to Dynasty. Continue. Load up your Dynasty file, and what you want to do is you have to be in the preseason. You have to be. So you want to hit Setup Recruiting Board. We're going to hit Skip to Recruiting. I don't want to create any prospects. And now we're just going to go to all prospects. And you see here, so I guess the number 1 recruit overall is a guy named Parker Murphy. There's Jermaine Hall. So basically what this recruiting mod does is that you see people like, you see white guys named Jermaine. Like that's, excuse me, that's all going to change, you know. Like you'll have a corner. Like if you like white corners, then they're good for you. But a lot of the corners won't really be white anymore. I see a lot of more darker and light skinned players. And they add more 5-star positions. Like there's a lot more 5-star tackles and like defensive ends, which is kind of realistic because there's a lot of 5-star tackles and defensive ends. You know, you gotta build from those trenches. But anyway, I digress. So Paul Murphy, he's number 1, right? We just gotta keep a mental note of that. We're gonna close this. We're gonna close this, and we're just gonna close actually just all the way out. I'm gonna minimize this, and we're gonna open the README. So basically, we're gonna follow the instructions. To reset your RCAP file, all you have to do basically is re-download the college football mod, which is a simple drag and drop, super duper easy. You only have to do this once if you've already done the recruiting mod like I have, so I don't have to redo this again. So first, we are going to export the following tabs using the Madden DB editor. So let me move this out of the way, and we are going to open the Madden DB editor, and that is in the Fangs Recruit Overhaul folder that you have to extract from the file that I linked. You see where it says MXDB, that's the Madden Extreme DB editor. We're going to open this, we're going to file it, we're going to hit open. So first things first, we are going to go to, we need to find our Dynasty save file, and to do that, you just hit user usr-data. Oops. And it's usually the first one here, but what you want to do is, if you can't find it, you just want to go to the file location, and if it's at this blue 31159 Dynasty default, that's where your Dynasty is. So I'm going to open this up. Oh, before you do anything, make sure that you guys back up your file. You see this file right here? This is my backup. Every time, at the end of every season, I just copy, paste right here. It's not even a very big file, just so I can save my file just in case something messes up. So you always want to back up your file. Anyway, you want to open up this user data thing in the Madden DB editor. We're going to sort alphabetically from the bottom. And the first thing we are going to find is RCPT. You see RCPT, we're going to export. And where we are going to export this is... give me 1 second. It's in the games folder. So you see where it has this MXDBE, and you see there's a file 064-RCAT. That's where you want to save this. It's in the Recruit Overhaul folder, so you want to hit save. Remember, make sure we're exporting, and then we're gonna find RCPR, just like in the notes you see right here. We just found RCPT. Next, we're gonna find RCPR, which is actually right underneath this. We're gonna hit export. See that? You see where that is? We are going to hit save. And it says it's been saved, and then we're going to find team. which is a little bit higher up. And then we are going to hit export. An team has been exported. So we are going to close this, and next we are going to open up the Excel workbook. And to do that, we are going to go back to our Fangs folder, and you see Fangs Recruit Overhaul V2.0. We're going to click that. Looks like it's opening on this side. Actually, I'm going to pause it real quick because it takes a while to open. Give me 1 second. Golly, that takes a long time. So before you do anything, you want to make sure you want to select your user control teams. My dynasty is Alabama, so Alabama has been selected from here. You might have to click enable editing at the very top. Make sure you do that. And you also want to enable macros. So to do that, you want to go at the top, hit file. We're going to go to options, and then we're going to hit trust center settings. And you see where it says macro settings right here? Just make sure enable VBA macros. And then you want to hit OK. And we're going to close out of this. So you see the 3 files we exported. Those should be at the bottom if you did that correctly. So just make sure those are at the bottom. And we're going to hit load CSV files. So I'm going to hit that. It's going to do some thinking for a second. And it says your files loaded successfully. Click run to run the tool. And then it's going to do some more thinking. So don't hit anything for a while. Let it do its thinking. You can see like the blue spinning wheel that's taking the place of my cursor. So just be patient. It takes a little bit. All right, now that it has finished loading, we're going to hit run. And then it's going to do some more things. We just got to be patient. Hope I pressed it. There we go. Had to press it twice. But it's going to do some more thinking. I will be back once it finishes thinking. You'll see the pop-up. It says your CSV files, rcpr.csv, rcpt.csv, recb.csv, and pint.scv have been saved to our documents folder. Remember, this is in our documents folder, not where we saved those 3 files that we exported earlier. So we're going to hit OK. It's going to do some more thinking. I will pause it so you guys don't have to see it. All right, now it has finished thinking. I also want to let you guys know, please, please, please do not hit X while it's doing its thinking. Just be patient, make sure your cursor is back to where it was, and everything will be good to go. So we're just going to hit X over here, and then we are going to open up the Madden Extreme DB editor. And we are going to find our user data folder, which I got to go back. I'm going to hit search user data. Should be here, but we're just going to double check. Oops, wrong button. Open file location. It's where the dynasty is. We're going to hit that. And then, according to the notes, we're going to import these 4 files. There's PINT, RCPR, RECB, and RCPT. So first we're going to find PINT. And you see when you click it, it's blank. We're going to hit import. But first, we're going to go to our documents folder. Remember, that's where everything was saved. You see PINT, and it's going to load. It's going to do some thinking. It's going to load. Boom. Next is RCPR. So we're going to go. I don't know my alphabet, my letters, evidently. So RCPR, we're going to hit import. Scroll all the way down. You see where it says RCPR. We're going to do that one next. I believe it's RECB. It is. RECB is next. There we go. We're going to hit import. RECB. And then I believe so the last one is RCPT. So that's right here. And then we're going to hit import. That's the last one. RCPT. And sometimes it takes a while. Usually it's on this RCPT one that it'll stop responding. It's still thinking. You just have to be patient. So before we do anything, we need to find the RECB tab and the PINT tab. Click that. You see where it says TGID? We're going to click it twice. Make sure it goes to 235. Click it one more time. We have to make sure there's no zeros in the TGID tab. So that looks fine. And then we have to go find the PINT tab. Double click. There we go. 235. One more time. There's no zeros. So we are good to go. We're going to hit save. User data has been saved. We're going to hit X. And then we're going to open up our Dynasty game once more. I'm just going to skip to the part where it's finished loading. I'll be right back. All right, the moment of truth. If you did everything right, we're going to go to our Dynasty. Continued offline. We're going to hit this. Hit set up recruiting board. We're going to view all prospects. And you see there's different guys. The number one recruit here is Eric Edwards. So you did this all right. We got a wide receiver that wants to come to Bama, and you best believe he will be there. A defensive tackle, like we had a bunch of guys. A lot more 5-star variety. Know what I'm saying? Got a middle linebacker that wants to come here. That's nice. Let's check our corner section. Like I said, if you're a fan of white corners, then by all means, like, good for you. But you will see in this updated version, there are no more white corners. There'll be a lot more darker skinned and light skinned players. We're just going to go down through here. Oh, there's one. He's a 4-star. That a boy Sam. But the frequency is a lot lower. Know what I mean? So yeah, that's and the names are a lot different too, which is also pretty cool. So yeah, that is how you use Fangs Recruit Overhaul 2.0. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to ask in the comment section, and I'll do my best to answer. I hope I said everything correctly and it wasn't too difficult for you. I know I can talk a little fast sometimes, so if that's the case, I definitely apologize. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns, always hit up the comment section and I will do my best to help you. Thanks for watching and have a very blessed day. Peace!